Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac, and today it is Lucky Friday, baby. Let's go. Happy birthday to my cousin, my brother, my compadre, Javi. Happy birthday, my boy. And yeah, let's get to this shit. So obviously, I'm still like really can't get over this trade right here. I had the setup the 50 EMA crossed over the 20 EMA on the 15 minute. We had a large bullish engulfing candle out of the zone here. We had a head and shoulders display here. Then we had key rejections on the way up, right, on the 20 EMA. Key rejections, right, showing it. Then when you draw out the fib from here to here, we had a perfect golden zone ILC inside on top of the daily 78.6 ILC. Huge rejection and push up, 427 pips. And since then, it's gone up 677 pips from this area. So this is definitely one trade that makes me sick to my stomach. I ain't gonna lie. Um, but you know, it is what it is. So we're clearly sort of in an uptrend, right? But what I notice once we go to the daily here is we have this key supply and demand area right here, right? You can see support, resistance, resistance, right? A little bit of support. So it's not a strong one, but it is here. And I seen this on the way down. You can see it's pretty obvious now. Um, Here's the daily 78.6 ILC that we seen the push up from. You could see it here. It's so clear. Something I got to work on as a trader, but I will tell you this. I wasn't seeing this. I wasn't looking at the daily a month ago. So I think it's a little bit of growth in the market now. And, just showing up every day, So at this point, it's pretty dope to see where I'm at in my trade. Well, I'm not there yet trading, but now I'm conscious of it and I'm aware of it now, which is a big thing for me. So we do have this supply and demand area. You can see it's being respected here with the huge bearish engulfing. So that's one of the things that worries me about this setup that I have here. Obviously, it's pretty clean, right? We just go from the most recent low to the most recent high. We're on the 15-minute chart right here. And there's a nice clean golden zone ILC right here, which I like. I do like it. But the thing that worries me is this resistance to support the supply and demand area that we have right here, along with this huge bearish engulfing candle. So that's what I'm going to be watching for. So if we see this thing push and there's a lot of force behind it, I might not enter. You know what I mean? So, but I do like this trade in terms of just, we got a perfect 1 to 3. We're risking 40 pips to hit 124, right? And I think, if we see the right movements, we see the right bounce off of this, I think we could see it come up to this level here, which is about 190. And that gets us close to a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. So I'm digging this trade, but it's a risky trade, like I said, because we're at the supply and demand. We've had 3 rejections, 1, 2, 3, with this bearish engulfing coming on the last one, right? And if we go down to, let me get to my chart. Here's my chart, and it's somewhat similar, but I actually have my supply and demand zone a little bit lower. So that's something I'm going to be looking at too. But either way, these supply and demand zones were drawn out at different times. And I like what I see, but for the most part, let me show you this right here. We have the 5-minute 50 EMA being respected, right? Now that's something that I'm worried about, but I don't want to go against the trend. The trend is your friend. Um, Match it, you know what I mean? Do what the trend's doing. So, um, and this one you can see I got in a little bit lower. There's a nice little 5-minute ILC right here that I think could possibly hit. But seeing this right here is something that's giving me cause to pause. We're in resistance to support. We had 3 taps, right? And now that price broke below the 5-minute, and now we can see it's using it as resistance right here, which is something that I am worried about in terms of the trade. Um, Trying to get a little bit more confidence on this side with my trading, but Got to make it do with what we got. So here's the 5-minute 50 EMA. It hasn't crossed over yet, but if we see a big, like if we see something big happen at 6:30 where it just falls off, I might stay away and wait for a possible. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. Hey, what's up, Chelsea? Good morning, man. Um, so I just got to get righteous on this one, and we'll see how the trade plays out and what this next, 6 minutes gives us right here. When we go to the 1 minute, same thing. You can see it's really, really in like this state of shit, I guess, consolidation, right? It's just ranging right now. Then we have the 15-minute, and this is part of the reason why I like this buy right here, is because of this 15-minute. One of the main reasons I like this buy is because of this 15-minute. The structure right here. We got a golden zone, and it looks nice overall, but look, you can see that push down off of the 5-minute, right? And the 20 EMA right here. So I think that's something that we got to be mindful of, and we might be at the top of the structure. This is a key psychological area, right? 2000. Let me just draw that out. There's 2000 key psych level right there, right? So we got to make sure that that's understood. Key psych level 2000. We see the rejection coming down right now, and we could see this motherfucker just fall, right? But I just want to trust we're in an uptrend, a clear uptrend, right? And we got higher highs and higher lows. And I'm thinking we could see a higher low here, higher low set, and then we could go ahead and create the next higher high, which is a possibility. So we'll see. The market's coming to us. It's coming our way. I don't necessarily I wanted to put a sell in right here after seeing this bearish engulfing, but like I said, the trend is your friend. That's one of the biggest rules that I have, is making sure that we see the market. We never fight the market, because even, let's say this is a sell-off, most of the time when you're in an uptrend, the sells are a lot shorter. So that's something to be mindful for. The sells are a lot shorter in an uptrend. The profits are a lot smaller, right? The moves are a lot smaller to the downside than they are to the upside. So that's when we got to bring in our risk to reward ratio and see what that's really getting us, right? About 30 pips away. I'm going to get my shit ready, and we'll see what's what. My shit ready on this side. Don't nobody owe you. Ain't nobody holding you back. Stuck in illusions. Attached to something that ain't even that. That's a big rejection right there too. We'll see if it continues its way down. Tell me it's doing it already. That wasn't even the move. You see some on the 30-minute. Ooh, that 30-minute. I mean, but look at all this. Let's see. I'm gonna try and be patient. Even though I took that big L yesterday, we're still up for the week, right? Um, so now it's just a matter of time of what the market's gonna give us on this side. Oh, that's not Silas. You gotta sleep, dude. That's not good, man. That's not good. You went to bed late. You didn't take a nap, and now you're up early. All right, so we'll see. I'm gonna try and be patient, but this is the move that I'm looking at right here. Oh shit! Look at Nas. If Nas breaks below here, then it broke structure to the downside. It's coming, so that means US30 is coming. we'll see. I'm going to be quick to judge this area right here, right? If we see big rejections and we see the structure not breaking above this, this is going to be a cause to maybe switch our bias and see this thing come down to the downside. Because you got to remember, we do have FOMC members speaking at 7. It's not Powell, but you know, at that point you could just be let me show you. Or at 9, excuse me. So we have wholesale inventories at 7, and then we have the FOMC members speaking at 9, George and Waller. So we'll see what's what right now. And what's up, dude? Hi, baby. Okay, let's go over there. It's go time. I mean, it looks heavy right now, so I'm going to be very, very mindful of that, of how heavy it looks, but it's go time, right? All right, still giving those rejections, which I don't like, but let's see. All right, 6:30. Let's see. All right, I entered a small. Oh shit! Entered a small one right now, so let's see if it gets the respect that we need it to get. Damn, I was hoping to come down a little bit more, but it just tapped that shit. Well, I'm in there. I'm in at 29 and 26. So let's see. And a little bit later than I would have liked to have been, but you see how it's reject. Oh, well, let me go to the 1 minute. Look at how it's rejecting the 20 EMA, right? Don't necessarily like that. Let's see if we can get that push up. So we got 10 seconds left. I don't like that. Let's see. All right, we're moving. I'm in here. Now this is a huge area for us. It's either we break through this or it gets rejected and it's coming down. So huge area for us right now. Yeah, I don't like those rejections, but hopefully this next one gets a big bull push through. That's the plan right there. We gotta have a big bull push through. I'm gonna move my stops to break even. We're already up close to 30 pips, 40 pips, I mean, 31. I'm gonna put them at 30. See if we can get through this motherfucker. See how it's not necessarily going through? There's a big area of interest right here, and I don't like the way it's reacting right now. Like, I don't like that finish. That's an inverted candle. Oh, last 2 seconds it did its thing. All right, we're hitting that 50 pip mark. Let's see, don't need a lot. All right, let me see here. So this is the move. Let's see. Let's fucking go, man. Let's get in that big bull push. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on now, dog. Uh-oh. See, I don't like that. See if it can continue up. Oh shit, son. That is not a good sign right there for the last 5 seconds. Especially when we got all these rejections. We need this to hold up as support and hold it up to the upside. No fucking way. Oh my gosh. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Let's tell you what I did. And I probably shouldn't have done it. See how this finishes. Damn, I was literally gonna pull my trade at 100 pips. And I was like, all right, we're at 100. Let's go. I just added a position though, which I'm not sure I should have done with that engulfing candle, that bearish engulfing, but we're in here. Let's go. Come on, man. Make your way up there. Still rejecting. Oh, that's not good. I just pulled my top position right there. I didn't like it. No fucking way. It looks like it might be coming down. We'll see right now. I'm still holding. I can't be up 550 and then I mean I guess I could. That's just me being stubborn, but man, maybe that was the move. That was retracement back up to that resistance to support area. No way. Oh, this is crazy. Man, I mean, it sure looks like it's coming down. I like to see this candle finish above, but it doesn't look like it. Like we needed to finish bullish engulfing up here. And see, that's not gonna cut it. This is just, damn. I had the motherfucking, how many pips were we at? Man, I think I'm gonna just switch my bias over. Yeah, it looks like it's coming down. The way it's finishing. No way. That shit really came and took me out. That's crazy. I don't even know what to do right now. That's crazy, man. Say you wanna roll in my 6-4. Man, I'm so pissed. I ended up with $13 after I was up by what 5. Yeah, I mean it definitely looks like it's coming down now, but I don't have anything in there. Um, damn. It might just be ranging too, which is another thing that could be happening. Maybe that's a shot. It looks like it definitely is ranging now that I look at it. Come on, break through this motherfucker. I hop back in, so let's see if we can break through this motherfucker. Oh no. I'ma just close that shit. Damn. Actually, I'm gonna let it hit my stop loss. I ain't even tripping. Fuck it. Oh no. Son of a bitch. That's what I get. Well, it is what it is. Just lost 250. I'm gonna end it right there. Damn, you were up like 80 pips. Literally 80 pips. Oh my gosh, this shit's ranging like a motherfucker. Taking out stop losses and all. Yeah, should have seen it. Overthinking it. Didn't want to go against the trend, but this bearish engulfing right here, that signaled it all. Now this should just finish like this, right? So, damn. I mean, it was a winning trade. 80 pips is 80 pips. Gotta know that. I got a bunch of trades in there right now. Yeah, it looks like it's coming down to the downside, but it's ranging. This last minute and 30 are so key right here. No nobody holding you back. Stuck in illusions. Attached to something that ain't even that. South Beach, Maldives. Yeah, that shit's coming down. I would get out of all positions. It's coming down. That was a good little push that it had here and then just wow. Let me look at this one. Yeah. It was a good 100 pips. It wasn't a good risk to reward ratio necessarily, but it was a good 100 pips. This shit is just ranging. I think it is coming down. It's just this huge wick, right? Bearish engulfing off of this key psych area came up to damn near 3,200, right? You always got to know it's a little 5 pips here, 5 pips here, 10 pips here, 10 pips here. It's still the same area. Um, so this whole range right here, this 32,000 range, was a key psych area for real, and it took its lumps right here. So like even though we're in an uptrend, it's still the uptrend has to end at some point. And what better place than a key psych level, right? So yeah, I think this thing is coming down. It's gonna make its way down here. Shorty off the block, shorty off the runway. Stuck in illusions, attached to something that ain't even that. Mother sucker. Stuck in illusions, attached to something that ain't even that. hungry. See, I was just using that 15 minute basically as like a support system. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I don't know when to hop in or not hop in or get this or get that. Because it's still respecting that motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. As soon as it breaks below, I'll be looking. So I put a little sell in right now, but let's see. Still respecting that motherfucker. So what I'm looking at, you see how it's still respecting the 15-minute 50 EMA along with this resistance support area. So you can kind of see if you draw it out this way. That's why I like this area for a buy, which we got 100 pips out of it, 80 to 100 pips, depending on where you got in. But it's like, I stopped out at break even. Look at that. That motherfucker's flying. Wow. I knew it. That was key. Motherfucker. We're in an uptrend, right? Wow. That's so crazy to me. Look at that shit. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Honestly, this shit might just range. It might just continue to rage and sit in this area for a while because we do have these guys speaking at 9 o'clock. So I think that's going to be a big, big deal. And that's probably what price is waiting for to get out of that range. OG Talk, Project Homes. It's at that key level right now, right? I would take profits right here just because it's at that key level. Knew it. Knew it. That was a big ass move. 100 pips. Holy schmoly. For real, for real. See what it tapped, right? Hit this, what do they call this candle again? Uh, Shit, I can't think of the name, but you see how it tapped that candle? That's why you got to take your profits at that level right there, just because of that specific reason. And which I did. I took a bunch of profits right here, but my target, honestly, I think we could make it up here. It sure seems like it, right? We got the golden zone out of here, got the push up, golden zone here, push up. It's already up a good amount. OG talk. Holy shit. For the first time in decades, the Western world is preparing for widespread and rolling energy shortages. The US, UK, and EU have all been squeezed by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Soaring costs for electricity and fuel and record-breaking heat waves. While fall is just around the corner, the worst of the energy strain is likely to come. Even wealthy nations won't be spared, at least without broad policy change and private sector overhauls. Add in the accompanying economic cost and extreme health risk, and you have a very difficult situation. In California, it will materialize as outage warnings and restrictions on your air conditioning. Then in coming years, Texans, Illinoisans, and Missourians will join the suffering of their West Coast peers. Amid sweltering heat and rolling blackouts, without massive investment in overhauling the country's energy grid, such heat waves can knock out power across states for days on end. That endangers millions who can't afford who can't afford to cool down with a generator or a pool. A lack of power will also lead to widespread food spoilage as freezers and refrigerators shut down. Immediate solutions are few and far between, but as climate change rages on, the impetus to reinforce electrical grids with renewable power and efficient energy storage grows stronger. That's not good. That's crazy. Shorty off the block. Shorty off the runway. Looks good on this 2 hour.